I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to episode 62 of Raise the Halt, our quest to return Aston Villa to the top of European football. And nothing has changed from our last episode when we fantastically qualified for the Champions League final. The only thing that has changed is the Premier League games played, because United and Arsenal have both played. They've both won, which puts us in a position they have one game to play, which means a point for us in our last two games, hopefully against Stoke upcoming here. Means we get guaranteed second. A win in our last two games means that we have guaranteed ourselves the league title. So while we are fighting for the league, I thought some of us may be interested in this. Not going to say anything, just maybe look at the relegation zone. But of course, we have bigger fish to fry than that. We have Stoke away in the Premier League, and then we will go and play at home to Southampton on the final day. Hopefully, we'll be parading a league title. The team we have going out against Stoke, it's more or less the full-strength team. Golini in goal, Williams, Van Drongelen and Kone at the back, Davies and Conte with the width, Lima, Ali in midfield with the holy trinity, of course, Roberts, Gonzalez and Wilson up top. Okay, so we can see the way that they're setting up here. That's how the scouts expected. I'm not too worried necessarily about how they're set up. Obviously, they're sixth in the league, so there's not going to be a pushover. Red says do it for the fans. All right, I can get on board with that. Oh, that didn't go down too well. Let's just calm, we have faiths, and hopefully finish off the job there. We can do that. Okay, come on, boys. Let's go win a league title. Yeah, so like I was saying, they are sixth in the league, so it's not going to be an easy game by any means, but we should have enough for them, surely. And I'm hoping if we can go and get what we need, albeit, as I said, the win in this game to get the league title. The second game, I'm going to try and get some of our youth products again. So Z-Law and Cramley, I think it is. Make sure you cheer on a win here, because you will be making your Villa debuts in the second game here. Oh, what are we doing? Let's not talk about the boos just yet, because that is not great. Let's give them a concentrate. I'm not quite sure what happened there. If I'm being honest, it didn't look like there was too much going on. We got that header clear. He was going nowhere, and what has happened? Is it got to take in a deflection of Van Drongelen, maybe? Golini certainly looked to be wrong-footed, didn't he? Let's go attacking here. Come on, head that clear. Now let's actually clear it this time, guys. Taking it wide again. Can we get it clear? Ooh. Can we actually get a clearance in here? What are we doing? Little bit of nerves, I would suspect, in the team here. There's no need to be playing like this, guys. We are more than capable. Okay, here we go. A highlight for us. Conte into Dele Alli. Let's see what he can do. Down to Conte. It's a nice little flicked header to Patrick Roberts. Can he find a ball across the box? He can. Wilson's got to... Oh, it's got to be a penalty, surely. I was too busy shouting for a penalty to celebrate the goal. Didn't even realise it had gone in, if I'm honest. I was trying to find the referee on the screen. But we got there in the end. I don't see how that... Oh, it's got to be a penalty, but it doesn't matter, because Roberts is there to put in his own pass. And 1-1, that's what we wanted. Of course, the draw, as I said, that guarantees second in the league. But second, third, I mean, I don't really care. This doesn't make any difference to me. Maybe a little bit of prize money, but that's one for the accountants, as they say. That's not our concern. We do want to make sure we go in and win this league title. 2 draws would only be enough if United drop points. I think they're a point behind us. We go 2 here. We'd be pushing goal difference. I'd have to have a closer look, but let's not do it. We don't want to do it that way. Go on, Wilson. Go there. Oh, that's another great tackle. Dele Alli! Oh! I don't know if that was a save onto the post. A little bit of a lag moment there. Sorry, guys. Laptop is just getting excited, I think, at the prospect of a league title. All right, another highlight, hopefully for us. Golini knocks it upfield. Conte's going to get onto that. Well done. Up to Gonzalez. What can Gonzalez do? He stepped inside nicely. Wilson! Oh, well claimed, but should he have scored? You'd probably say yes. Are we going to have another one of these games where we just cannot put the ball in the net to save ourselves? All right, that's coming back at us pretty quickly. Conte stop the cross. He cannot. It's a goal. That's just poor defending. Give them another concentrate. It's not going to be easy, is it? You just get that feeling here. I'm not really sure there's so much space in there. We do have our midfield pushed up and we were attacking. We've just been a bit slow getting back, I think. And Ramadan, he's started the move and he's pushed into the box to finish it. I'm disappointed to concede a goal like that. We're not playing well, are we? We're just not playing well. It might be one of these games that just try and get in as close as we can at halftime. Can we give them a demand more? I'm not sure that worked. Maybe it did. Van Drongelen, see if we can get a ball upfield and get a highlight of our own here and not give it away like that. We're not in this game whatsoever at the moment. Oh. We had, a couple of good chances for Wilson. Okay, can we get something from the throw-in? We do have a pretty good record from throw-ins. That's a awful cross, isn't it, really, to the back post. Dele Alli's there. He switches it inside to Roberts. Patrick Roberts for Gonzalez. Back on level terms. I don't know if there's a way to see how many goals we have scored from throw-ins, but our work in and around the box with those attacking throw-ins is really, really good. Gonzalez it looks like he drifted offside, just got himself back on. Roberts found him in acres of space, and there it is. That's 2-2. Now we need to concentrate here because we're just giving away silly goals. All right, can we... No, spread the ball well there. We've got an overlap for them, which is not great. We should have men back in there now, it looks like. It's going to be their highlight. We're not concentrating again. Golini has saved us. Hopefully we'll get the concentrate shout go out now because we're not concentrating, are we? So that's corners come to nothing, which is nice. Look at those match ratings. Absolutely woeful. I think is it an assertive? Look at that possession. Is it an assertive or is it an aggressive halftime talk? I think that's the main question here. They're motivated. I'm thinking aggressive might be overkill. I think maybe we'll go with assertive. Assertive, not good enough. I think we are quite lucky to be on level terms here. Tremendous match for the neutrals, maybe. I don't think I'm thrilled with that. Let me know in the comments what you thought of that first half, but I'm not happy with that. So we will say just that. We're not happy. Everybody seems fired up. No one's on a booking, so we'll just get straight back out there. And hope that we've scored goals. We've shown we can score goals. We just need to defend a little bit better. Robert, just a kick-off highlight that leads to nothing. So it's very nervous for Conte. That's not great. Kone is also looking nervous. So our whole right side of defense basically is looking nervous. So we'll give them an encourage. Everybody's motivated, which is good. I just think if we concentrate, we'll be fine. Roberts knocks in the free kick. Van Drongelen just across the face. It's there for Wilson, though. Can he find a pass? No. Are we going to get countered? Dele Alli should clean that up. Can he get a second ball into the box? He's got to the byline. He's got it in. Williams! Oh, should have scored. That's a good save from the keeper, though. Point-blank range. Let's see if anything can come from the corner. Roberts to knock it in. It's low. It's not great. Is it easy to clear? Hopefully we'll get a throw-in with... It seems to be more dangerous from throw-ins anyway, so maybe this is a good thing. There will be no highlight. Okay, we start looking at match ratings. Ben Davies is not having a good game at all. Let's go with a demand more again. I'm thinking it might be a game for Tyrone Mings, perhaps. As I said, we know this isn't going to be easy. They are 6th in the league, so we do need to just remind ourselves of that. Oh, it's a bit of a lungy tackle. Looks like it was fine, though. Gonzalez picks up the loose ball. Another laggy moment there. I'm really sorry about that, guys. Not quite sure what is going on here. Dele Alli, can he pick a pass? He's gone round his man. That's a good ball for Roberts. Roberts over the top for Wilson in space. He's in here. Come on, Wilson. Go on, son. That's terrible. His one-on-one finishing is not fantastic, is it? He seems to miss as many as he scores. So we've got the demand more shout outs. I'm thinking it's just not Ben Davies' game, is it? He's not getting involved, so we'll get him off. We'll bring Mings on. He's a good player, Mings. I do like him in the squad. He has, as I said, good pace, good power, good in the air. Decent cross on him as well. The only thing is we've seen him not be the best defensively. He does have a habit of letting men go. That's a good tackle from Patrick Roberts. It's early ball for Wilson. He's on his own there against three. Oh, he's gone inside. He's got some space. It's not the shot. Oh, got that one in. That didn't look like the right decision, but so close to going in. Can we win this ball? We need a goal here. We can. It's a goal that may well win us the league if we can get it. Wilson into Dele Alli. Look at the space out there for. It's the right side. So Conti Mings is a forward here. He's done more than we saw. Go on. Oh, off the post. Well, it's still there. It's gone. Oh, how did we not score? Mings has done more in that move than I think we saw Ben Davies do the entire game. Now we've opened ourselves up to a counter, but Van Drongelen's there to win the header. It's coming back at us again. Offside. That sort of offside is one I just like to see disappear when they come from an offside position and sort of get the ball back behind the defensive line. Conte is looking nervous. He's not having his best game. He's tired. So we'll bring James Bree on. Is there anything else we want to do? Do we want to take Wilson off? I don't think we do. Kone's having a shocker. Keep it up going from last time. He was brilliant. I don't remember the last time we played him, but I'm sure he was good. All right, is this a throw? It is a throw. Back to Lima. He squares it back for Dele Alli. Dele Alli to Gonzalez and exit. And with that goal, we go 5 minutes away from the league title. Look at this. Another throw-in. Acres of space for Gonzalez. Ali's done brilliantly to find him. And there we go. So let's see what we can do here. We need to start and close this down. We'll drop Lima in. We'll bring Felipe on. We'll bring him on for Felipe only because he's better back in that spot than, yeah. Okay, so we'll just go control. We'll just lower the tempo. We will retain possession, be more disciplined, stick to positions. Maybe we'll play a little bit narrower and just drop off a little bit so we don't get done over the top. And we'll drop our wing backs into defend as well. And then when we get a little bit closer to full time, we'll just drop into defensive. I don't want to sit back too much. We want to sit a little bit deeper defensively. Okay, now we want to go all out defending. Here we go, guys. Is this the league title? I think we've done it. We've surely done it. Blow it up, ref. Blow it up. Blow it up. We've done it. We've done it. I think we've done it. Dele Alli, can you get a cherry on top? There it is. Yay! Championes! 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 What a performance. I mean, it was a terrible performance by some people there, but that's amazing. We have won the Premier League title. We got what we wanted today. Yep. All right, professionally done. It really wasn't. We made very hard work of it. We might just tell Kone that, that wasn't great, mate. But otherwise, we might just say the same thing to Wilson, actually. That should have been a lot more comfortable if he'd had his shooting boots on. Other than that, fantastic stuff. Let's see it confirmed. There it is, right there. Aston Villa have won the Premier League. We've done it. We're going to lift the Premier League title at Villa Park before we move away. I'm the cream of the crop of Australian managers. That's not surprising because Australian managers have won absolutely nothing. But this is just fantastic. I've lost for words. The board's happy with the win, as they should be. Villain brings big success to Aston Villa fans. I'm a fan, so I'm really happy with that. We were 25-1 pre-season. Wonderful stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back in a second at home for the Southampton game. We're going to give some of the young academy products that we've named after you guys a game, so make sure you come back for that. It's going to be in 2 seconds by the time I edit it in, so you don't really have to wait at all. Okay, welcome back. Here we go against Southampton, the final game of the league season. Nothing to lose for us. And you can see they're in woeful form as well, which is, I guess, good for us because it means that it might be a little bit easier than we could have otherwise hoped for. Now, look at the team news, and there is some team news. We have Pereira in goal, obviously instead of Golini. Josh Crampton comes in to make his debut at left back. Kadan, Armandzovic and Bree make up the rest of the defence. We're bringing Jadanak in for what'll probably be a final game for him. Horahan as well, which will almost definitely be a final game for him. We're looking to sell him in the summer. Dixon as well in midfield. Then Zelor, another debutant out on the left wing. Morgan bringing him in for a game on the right with Strands Larson, the target man, up top. Apologies to Callum Mosley. You're out on loan, mate. I cannot bring you back for this game. Otherwise, I would do. But we've got the other 2 debutants in. And if you do want to have a Youth Academy product named after you, let me know and we will look to do that for the rest of them as well. Okay, so we can see Southampton are very much going for a packed defence. Look at that midfield. Holy moly. So I think we're going to have to play a little bit more width than we initially thought somehow. So Zelor and Mr. Crampton, you are definitely going to be needed down that left side to link up for us. Team talk, I think... You know what? We've won the league. It's over to you. Have a good one. Let's go with that. Then we have the old calm. We have faiths. And let's see if we can go win our final game. If not, it's a victory lap, isn't it? It's a victory lap around Villa Park, so let's enjoy it. All right. Well, it's been a wonderful season, hasn't it? So let's wrap up the league season with a win. It's good to have, that's Crampton to Zelor, both the debutants on the ball. It's a good early touch for them. Dixon, one of the young promising players for next season as well. We do need to talk about what we're going to do in the off-season. So I think given this game doesn't have too much riding on it, we get a ball into the back post. Strands Larson! Go! 23 seconds is all that took, and we are 1-0 up against Southampton. Morgan and Breed linked up beautifully and dink it in, and we know Strands Larson from there, with the ball on his head, does not miss. Wonderful start to the game. So we need to discuss what we're going to do in the transfer market. I'm looking to get rid of Horahan, because if we look at his wages here, he's on quite a chunk. It's going to come up, 44 grand. We're not using him, so I think we're going to try and get him out the door. I think I'm looking at perhaps sort of just cleaning up the squad a little bit, getting rid of some big earners that aren't getting much game time, because we have a lot of youth products. We've got Zelor and we've got Crampton coming in this game. We have Callum Mosley, who'll be back in next season as a striker. We also have Jordan Cameron out on loan. So I think maybe, do we get rid of one of the Holy Trinity? Maybe Gonzalez is the replaceable member of that, given that Strands Larson was still in the squad. Not the best defending from the corner, but it'll do. So I'm wondering if maybe Gonzalez is sellable. Golini has a release fee of about 18 million, I think it is, in his contract, which is looking as though it may be triggered. I think Pereira is probably good enough. He's young and good enough. I think we could get away with him starting. And we have another, again, young players in the academy or coming through the academy that are as good potentially as Golini, if not better. So I don't really see the sense in going out and let's see what we do here. Let's go with, there's still room for improvement. No, it wasn't great. These team talks are going to get a bit tedious here, so I'll edit this out and we'll come back for the second half. So I forget what I was saying, which is going to sound silly for you because I just edited in out about a minute and a half of team talk, but I forget what I was saying. But anyway, so I think Zelor looking nervous. I think we're just going to do a bit of squad tidying up. But there is an interest in Van Drongelen, he was just on screen, in Langley from Tottenham. He's valued at like almost 30 million. Given that we paid 1.8 for him, I'm thinking if we can get that amount of money for him, it might be worth maybe moving him on. And there's a couple of young defenders I've got my eye on, and we have a couple in the club, obviously Cadden, that's playing this game as well. So I'm wondering, yeah, there might be something to do there. Crampton in to Yadanak. We're spreading the play beautifully. Look at this. Bree into Dixon. Dixon over to Zelaw. Zelaw heads it in for Jones Larson. Oh! Almost an assist for Zelaw on debut. I'm sure he will be having some words to Strands Larson about that one. Dixon's looking a little tired here, and we do have Joyce on the bench, who's another one of these young playmakers that we have. So we'll bring him on. Do we want to make any other changes right now? I don't think so. Give him some faith. But let me know what you think in terms of, who we should keep, who should get rid of. As we've talked about before, Yadanak, we've signed him on lesser money, so he's going to stay for at least another year. The reason being in the dynamics. He and Horahan are both captain, vice captain, and team leaders. I don't want to lose them both in one go. I'm assuming that's not going to be good for dynamics. So we've kept him at lesser money, and then we'll try and get rid of Horahan. I'm not too worried about the transfer fee. It's even if we just get $5 million for him. It's more just to get him out to allow somebody else to step into that leadership role, and then when Yadanak either retires or is pushed out into a coaching role, we won't be losing both captain and vice captain in one go. See if we can build something here. Joyce on the ball. It's a good pass out for Bree, isn't it? Bree can't quite find the ball in. Horahan, can he get a farewell goal? Looks for Zelaw instead. Zelaw, acres of space out here for Josh Crampton. Crampton whips the ball in. It's headed clear. Back out to Horahan. This is a good spell of pressure we've got. Joyce out to Bree. Good thing we're playing with extra width because there really is a lot of space out there. Ball in. They've headed it out to Horahan. No, that looked a bit messy, but they're going to try and hit us on the counter-attack. Let's hope they don't do that because we do not deserve to be at 1-1 in this game. Oh my gosh, what has happened there? That is quite the goal that they have scored. What a finish. Let's push forward. I'm not quite sure how this game is at 1-1 right now. We had two defenders there. You would have hoped we could have dealt with that. We had Crampton getting back as well. Just a good finish, but disappointing. I'm not quite, as I said, not quite sure how this game is currently a draw. So we'll go attacking. Can we give them some encouragement in a second here? We're not going to go and lose this, are we? As I said, it doesn't matter. This game means absolutely nothing, but we don't want to lift the trophy on a loss. All right. Come on, get a foot in. Oh, I tell you what, that Adoni, not half decent shot on him, does he? All right, let's look at making some more changes here. Zelaw's not having the best game. I'm not going to take him off, though. We'll be kind on his debut. Look at Crampton, though. A 7.0 on debut. Wonderful, wonderful performance from him. Let's be bold. It's 1-1, but let's be bold. Let's take Yadanak off. Club legend that he is. We know he's around for another year. And let's go two up top. Let's really look at having a go at this. Put the boob up there and just see if we can go and get a winner here. And it could not be argued it's not a deserved winner either because, I mean, look at that. Although that actually probably doesn't look as good as it should do, does it? But that was again, it's their game plan. You could see they just absolutely packed the midfield. Amazovic wins a good header there. I think our shots have come in sort of spats too. We saw just before they scored that goal that we seemed to be camped in their half and we just could not find a way through. Maybe having that extra man out. There's a good pass down the line for Zelaw, but the boobs went onto it. Can he find Strands Larson? He's in there. He puts the cross in. Strands Larson! Oh, it's a good save. It's a wonderful save. Are we going to get hit on the counter-attack again? Bree's there. It's a good tackle from James Bree. All right, let's give him some encouragement. See if we can go and get what I think it would be a deserved winner. Zelaw's looking very nervous. Morgan's not having his best game either. So this looks as though it's going to be it. Not the worst, not the worst. We cap off a league title with a draw at home. We'll take it. It's, as I said, means nothing in the grand scheme of things. It was disappointing, it was, but really do we care? We are the champions. So there it is. There's the final league table. 90 points for the season, 2 points ahead of Man United, a clear 6 ahead of Arsenal, which means Arsenal must have lost their last game. United beat Tottenham, and I missed Arsenal, did I? I must have missed Arsenal. Oh, there you go. Draw at home to City. So Man City is the team that gets fourth. Looks like it's Swansea, Bournemouth, and West Ham that go down. Oh, well, Swansea on goal difference from Huddersfield and Middlesbrough. So that is it for the league season. We get 39, almost £40 million for that. Z-Law makes his debut. I'm not quite sure why Mr. Crampton isn't given a mention there, but as far as we're concerned, that's both their debut performances. And so, yeah, the Premier League title ends in us lifting the trophy. We'll be back next episode for the Champions League final. Do not miss that. If you've enjoyed this episode, give me a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of Z-Law and Josh Crampton's debuts as well. I thought, particularly Mr. Crampton, wonderful performance at left back. But we'll be back next episode with the Champions League final. But until then, enjoy the Premier League Championship, boys. We are English champions. And we'll be back to hopefully add a European crown to that on Sunday. So we'll see you then. Take care.